The Mirror this morning, mad for Sterling. Real Madrid step up their interest in the Manchester City star, who is desperate for more game time in what is a World Cup year. So, Ray, after what's been 7 years at Manchester City, would you blame...
Amazing.
I know. Would you blame Sterling for maybe looking for a new challenge? Or
yes, I can see some players saying, right, I want to try a different league, different culture. So I wouldn't put it past Raheem thinking about that. I mean, he's got 1 year left on his contract, I think.
That's right, yeah, next
And it's amazing. We just talked about it in a break. I thought Raheem must be 30-odd now. He's only 27. That's his prime.
Yeah.
He's in his prime of his life now, and he doesn't play on a regular basis because Man City have got so many good players. So, yeah, I mean, what a move. I mean, Real Madrid, I think they surprised everyone this year. I mean, to win... I expected him probably to win the league in the Liga, but not to win the Champions League. And to beat Man City, Liverpool and Chelsea, who you would argue Man City and Liverpool the best teams probably in the world domestically at the moment. It's an amazing season. Rudiger's going there as well, so they're really going places probably. Real Madrid are really stepping it up now and saying, right, okay. And Raheem Sterling would be a great signing because we forget he's only 27. Yeah, he's had a long career already, but I'm sure Pep Guardiola knows how important he is. Though he's a big time player. You saw it in the Euros when he played for England. Everybody thought, oh, Raheem Sterling's not in great form. He stepped up and he's probably one of the best players for England in the Euros. So if he does move on, I'm sure he'd do a great job for Real Madrid if he did.
What do you think, Harmy? Premier League champions or champions of Europe? What's more prestigious, would you say, right now? When you also bear in mind, did you see what Lionel Messi said about Real Madrid winning? Let's remember he's got a Barcelona bias here. But he did make out, not necessarily the best team won that European Cup. So
it doesn't matter about best team.
It doesn't matter best team.
You get that's the underdog sometimes. You get that in FA Cup, when a third round, you might not be I might be the best team, but you still get beat.
Yeah. Sure,
so it doesn't matter about that. It's all about having the trophy at the end of the day, isn't it, Charmy?
A bit like Ancelotti saying Everton fans are going to be over the moon that we've beaten Liverpool. Yeah. I hope he doesn't. I really do. I always feel sorry for Raheem Sterling because he seems to be the easy one to knock. He seems to be the easy one to kick. He seems to be the easy one that if England don't win, it seems to be Raheem Sterling's fault. If we get knocked out of a tournament. Raheem Sterling, I don't think he gets the appreciation that he does. I think he's a fantastic player. He's playing at Man City, which is a fantastic team. If he goes to Real Madrid, I think the pull of that white shirt is huge in Europe. I look at it from an England point of view. We've got England playing Hungary coming up. World Cup, one's game time going before the World Cup, but this could be a good thing for Gareth Southgate if Raheem Sterling and a few others, Phil Foden not getting as much game time because they've got a fantastic side. When we get to the World Cup, they might have played just enough football to get us through 6 weeks of hard football, and primed and ready, like the sort of the good racehorse getting ready for the big derby or the big national. They could be just right for us. So from a selfish point of view, I hope he stays in England because if he plays every other week, he still get enough game time because he's a good player. That when we get to Christmas time in the World Cup, he'll not have been overused like Harry Kane plays every game for Tottenham, and it might not be a bad thing for England if he'd be fresh and ready and hungry to sort of hit the World Cup when it comes.
This is a big contract for him as well.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll be looking at 27. You've got a year left, so 28. You're looking at another 4-year contract. 32, then you're more or less finished. Not finished, but you're coming to the end of your career. So this will be a big decision he's got to make now, whether he goes to Spain. His family might say, look, let's try something different. Yeah. Let's try a different culture, different weather, all that sort of stuff. Seriously, he look at it and go, the quality of life might be better in Madrid. I don't know. It might not be. But
Ray might be in the same position if he goes to Real Madrid. You've got Valverde on one side, you've got Vinicius Junior on the other side, and you've got Benzema through the middle. It's not bad. That's not bad for front three as well. So, look, I hope he doesn't go purely from an English selfish point of view because I think he's a wonderful player, and I would love all the best English talent to sort of go hard in the Premier League, because I think the Premier League's only going to get better and better because there's more teams with financial resources coming into the league now that can challenge. I don't think anybody is going to challenge Liverpool and Man City again next year.
No.
But
maybe Brentford.
Yeah, Brentford. But you know yourself. You
never know.
You know yourself. That pool of Real Madrid is huge.
Well, the thing is that when you look at what Fikayo Tomori has done, what Tammy Abraham has done, they've obviously both gone out to Italy and been a success, and now are in the England squad.
Yeah, absolutely.
So sometimes it does work to move.
I think Gareth knows exactly what Raheem brings to the squad. So I don't think he'll ever have whether he stays at Man City or goes to Real Madrid, he'll still be in the England squad. Yeah, I should imagine.
Yeah.
So that's not a question but it's all about Raheem saying, do I want to play more on a regular basis? Because we know Man City got so many good players that he might say, well, I'm going to be a main man for Real Madrid, one of the main men for Real Madrid, which is one of the biggest clubs in the world, if not the biggest club, with Barcelona. So he might just say, well, I want a change of life. And it is a change of life. It would be totally different from living in Manchester to living in Madrid. So that might be his reason he does go. But if he does stay, Man City's the best, we're the best players, and they're going to win lots more trophies, I promise you.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.